So when you think about AI and what it means, maybe the first question is, how important and how relevant and how transformative do you think it's going to be for you? So please raise your cards if you think that AI is going to change your industry. Everybody have a look around. Is AI going to change your industry? You are in good company. 99% of the leaders that we talk to agree. They say AI is absolutely going to change and have a significant impact on our industry. And if not, they don't see it in their industry, certainly on the people who are working in their industry. We're still trying to figure out who the 1% is. Because it's going to change everything and already is changing everything. But maybe the next most important question is, well, if that's happening, if this is really changing everything, well, where are you in this AI landscape? So I'd love to understand, if you think that you are absolutely knocking it out of the park with AI, I am the AI person, I am who people call when they have a question about AI, I know exactly what's going on with AI. Raise your cards. 1, 2, perfect. This is actually a little bit lower than what we normally see. Right now, we're seeing that only 75% or 75% of people right now are not confident in how to use AI. What's worse is I can tell you from our assessment that over 50% of organizations have provided no training, no guidance, and in many cases, no policy about how AI should be used within their organizations and teams. We all just agreed that this is majorly transformative, and yet we have entire workforces who are not confident, not certain, and frankly, not trained in how to use this technology the best way possible. And the best way possible includes, how do I use this effectively? How do I use it ethically? How do I use it safely? And all of those conversations start to make you wonder, what does it really look like to be an AI-empowered organization? Because what's really important, of course, is that there is return on investment. A 2025 Snowflake study indicated that organizations who are in the early adoption phases of AI and who are employing AI are seeing 143% return. So a 43-cent return on every dollar that's invested through cost savings and revenue growth. Would anybody like 43% more next year? Yeah, that wouldn't be bad, would it? That'd be a bit all right, especially if we did it by taking a lot of the mundane work out of what we do as sales professionals. Now, I've been in this world myself a long time. I have been a quota-carrying sales rep. I spent 25 years in enterprise technology. I help sales teams. I work with organizations to help them understand how sales can really benefit from this technology. And when we look at these kinds of statistics, the opportunity is there if we know how to embrace it. But it's important to understand what it looks like to be a truly AI-empowered organization. Now, some of you might be thinking, like I did, that, well, if you're really embracing AI as an organization, it's probably because you're the most tech-savvy organization. You're early adopters. You're the first ones at the bat. Maybe you think that it's the organizations that have the biggest budgets. They're the ones that can invest in the best platforms. Turns out, that's not what it was. When we looked at all of the information that we had gathered and we did research on the topic, we found that there were 7 things that truly AI-empowered organizations do. Here's what they are. The first is that they understand the potential of AI. They are considering at all times how AI can be used, what is coming with AI, so that they know where to invest their time and effort. The second thing that they do is that they position it for impact. There is a time and a place for AI to lean into that automation, to lean into expediting processes with AI, but there's another entire set of times where we need to lean into the human, that we need to protect our people, our clients, and our prospects and the experience they have with us. And they spend time understanding where AI fits into that roadmap. The third thing that they do is they grow AI fluency. Now, I don't mean their technical skills. I don't mean clicking buttons. I can teach you everything that ChatGPT does in 5 minutes or less, every button. Instead, they're growing fluency. They're teaching people and making sure that they understand how to think about AI, how to collaborate with AI, how to partner with it effectively. Next, they reimagine. Instead of just adding AI to existing processes, the most successful AI-empowered organizations are rethinking their processes. They're considering how to transform their processes that they have today as if AI has always been there. What would you do differently tomorrow if you knew everything that you do today? Next up, they activate with tools and tech. All of this so far has been people-oriented. Now, yes, of course we're going to implement technology. Yes, of course we're going to take advantage of AI agents and AI chatbots and tools and resources. But we're almost all the way through the process before we've ever done that. And then we're going to deliver it with purpose. And that means that we're going to be intentional, making sure that our teams and the people in our organization understand how this is going to fit into our big roadmap. What is it going to mean for them? What does it mean for our prospects and clients? And we're going to roll it out in a way that's consumable, embraceable, and understandable. And then finally, they know that they have to evolve constantly. Who here is a bit like me and likes to have all the answers? Who likes to have all the answers? Come on, admit it. I know there's some A-type people in here, right? Of course there are, absolutely. Bad news, those days are gone. It's really hard, but we have to get comfortable with being uncomfortable now. It's changing too fast, and there are too many possible paths for us to be experts at all of them. So they are constantly evolving and recognizing that change is the new norm. So this is what an upgraded, AI-empowered organization looks like.